Brown.
I'm standing right here to tell you all I am the best in the world.
Oh, hello. You guys like wrestling or like talking about wrestling and discussing wrestling, or maybe even discussing wrestling video games or wrestling figures? Well, you come to the right place. With me and 2 other friends, welcome to Speaking of Friends. On this show, we'll be discussing the current state of the wrestling world. We will also be discussing future and upcoming and current wrestling toys. And if you have any desire to see what a dream match is, we can show you via
If you're looking for the first ever Random Nonsense Presents a Heel Turn Wrestling show ever, like full wrestling, no bullshit, no other things but pro wrestling, and has me, you know, I'm a wrestling fan. You don't believe me? I'm a wrestling fan. Oh wait, let's look again. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. So when I'm telling you this show is going to be hard-hitting, impacting pro wrestling chat with pro wrestling people.
Before I forget, the intro, it may be 3 minutes long, but it just proves that you're a true wrestling fan. Like, that's a legit wrestling intro.
Oh, I am so glad that one isn't 3 minutes long because we don't have enough material to work with, and I'm dying the entire time. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till there's like a couple more episodes. Got a few more dream matches in the tank, and I can fill all that blank space in and make it better. I apologize.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what happens when you go on the whim and start something.
It's just easier to blame JJ on why our wrestling intro is not up to par right now.
I was blaming myself. I took full responsibility for that.
Just like now, JJ has to spend a lot more time, and now he has to create more intros for different shows because now, I don't know if he announced it, but I got added to 2 more shows now.
You did.
So I am now part of the Random Nonsense
umbrella. The umbrella of fun things I have. But hello,
we got Random Nonsense game night, and then I got added to the regular Random Nonsense now.
Nice. Aw, I wish I had ones of those, but I don't have none of those.
It's my last one.
Ooh, you enjoyed that there.
What is it?
It's an adult gummy.
Oh
For
boy,
adults.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that adult candy.
Hey,
Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Yeah, do a lot of them. Not the hard ones. Not the hard ones.
Not the hard ones.
Well, wait, you gotta experiment a little bit with the hard ones.
A little bit.
Okay, guys. So
Billy's
welcome to the heel turn.
Because she is at a wrestling event right now in Boston. She may try to send us some stuff that I can show on the channel. We will see. I don't know, but that is where she is tonight. So we got our friend Hefty with us tonight. Tonight will probably be Saturday nights will probably be the new home for the heel turn because now I got to figure out where we're going to do game night in somewhere in the week, plus Random Nonsense on Thursdays, plus Hef TV / Random Nonsense / Tom and Amy on Fridays.
I want to be a part of game night.
I figured you were gonna want to be a part of game.
Hi, sweet D.
We could do. Why can't we do game night on Sundays then?
Because I work Sundays.
Oh.
Yeah, the only night it would work on is Wednesday night because you'd be off then, and then that would that wouldn't be a bad stretch. Do that on Wednesdays and Random Nonsense on Thursdays. Do the other grouping on Friday, then do this on Saturday. That leaves Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for me to do the stuff for Shane. This could work. I'm gonna be on your screen a lot more lately, motherfuckers. So get used to this pace. It's going places.
So I'll be on a show Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday. Nice, okay. until Josh wants to add me to the rest of it and has me do like a week worth of podcasts.
What were you gonna say, Mr. Hefty?
I was gonna say Thursday, staying over at Ed's. Yeah, because free. Well, because it's gonna have to.
Really smart plan. Yeah, that's actually
because free. We're gonna have to show up for 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine. I really wasn't even thinking about that because I was like, I have to work Friday. I was like, no, I don't. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm in. Hooray! Honey, I'm gonna stay over at Ed's on Thursday night so we can go to free beer and hot wings on Friday.
Okay. You mean Thursday night, literal only day off that I can spend with you?
No, I have to work Thursday.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go over to Ed's because then on Friday morning, we're going to free beer and hot wings at 4 a.m.
So again, Thursday was off.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's your part to deal with the repercussions from that, but this was planned, so.
No, I know.
That's too bad. Sorry, sweetie, I love you, but gotta commandeer your husband for a night.
I'm very pumped about free beer and hot wings.
It's gonna be a good time.
There will be lots of the talk of the things going out that day. But enough of the bullshit. We're here to talk about wrestling, and Hefty is an encyclopedia on wrestling. He knows it front, back, forward, every era, every wrestler's name, how many belts they won. Listen to this man's knowledge.
Okay, let's see if JJ remembers what our topic is this week.
Tag teams and factions, sir.
It is tag teams and factions. We are going to discuss probably the top tag teams and the top factions, spanning back to as far as we can remember tag teams and factions.
That's fair. Well, let's start with this because unfortunately, as much as I love Hefty, this isn't in his wheelhouse. This is the one
not
thing
in the
Hefty
least.
doesn't. So he's
I will
gonna
have
learn.
nothing to contribute to
You
this
have
show.
nothing. You have nothing.
Absolutely nothing to contribute. I literally will have nothing to contribute to this.
I was gonna do it this way. I think this way will work for you. Say you're playing WCW versus NWO. Who would be your tag team in that? Because that's a game you do know. It is based on wrestling.
Adam Death and Gramiba. Don't ask me to tell you what the original wrestlers' names are.
Well, you're going to learn today, sir. And you can join in and talk some shit with us as well.
Okay.
So if I had to pick, well, as we know, WCW's greatest faction is NWO.
I agree with that.
Me and Pam, hell yeah. Me and Pam are in the same fucking trade. That's what's up. They're a big sis. And
then if we're talking WWE's had some pretty good factions spanning from probably the 80s up until, I would say, the 2000s.
I'd say early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. You look at factions as Four Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 90s. That's the Mega Powers as a tag team, or and then if you're talking 90s, you're looking at DX.
Yep.
And then if you're looking at the two Rock and Sock Connection, Two-Man Power Trip.
Yep.
And then if you're looking in the 2000s, you're looking at Team Angle.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to get into it, it was really Kurt Angle and then the world's greatest tag team, because they were never really just called Team Angle. And then Evolution.
Yep.
Rated RKO.
Yeah, I forgot about them for a split second. Yeah, they were a great tag team. You had Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, Hardys, Dudleys.
New Day. I love the New Day.
That's more modern.
Yeah, but they're still a really good tag team / faction.
And then even then, some factions had tag teams that branched off on their own. Like NWO had the Outsiders. DX had New Age Outlaws.
It's funny how that works. It all works together like that. You get tag teams and factions, and then they're like, "Well, we don't want to do with you, so go be a tag team together."
Right. And then perfect example of that in the modern day was Undisputed Era. Because you had the entire Undisputed Era, but Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Red Dragon, were the tag team of that faction. So
Good choice.
Who was it? Was it Mark Henry that was with like Mae West or whatever, and she gave birth to a hand? Didn't that happen?
It was Mae Young. And
Mae Young, not Mae
he
West. That was
birthed
an
her baby and
actress.
it was a hand.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
See, so you do know some things.
I remember my girlfriend at the time loved the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff. Loved them, and I was like, no, I'm neither one of them.
It's okay. Shit. That's how I feel about every time I watch wrestling with Danielle and Roman Reigns comes out without his shirt on.
There we go.
Every time, and I'm just like, I'm not 6'5" and I don't look like a Samoan. No. What the hell? Stop it.
I mean, you kind of do. You're handsome. You're a handsome motherfucker. Don't sell yourself short on that.
I mean, you could be the whitest Solo Sikoa I know.
I mean, I did do the Hawk there for a bit, so you know.
And then, oh man, I'm trying to think. And John said Demolition, Smoking Guns. So that's those are Demolition going into the Hall of Fame this year.
And didn't they finally get their first action figures in a long time too? Didn't somebody just make those?
Mattel just came out with those. It's been the first time since like the original like series, like I think it was series 1 or 2 Legends. Back when the Legends were like in Toys R Us, not Target.
Yep. I miss the Toys R Us's. They were nice.
Yeah, me too.
You wouldn't miss the Toys R Us's if you saw what their prices are for like there's the Toys R Us in New Jersey where they're selling elites for $35 and ultimates for $50 and basics for like $30.
That's insanity. But I mean, there's only like a handful of them left. So I mean it makes sense. Probably the ones that are left are probably making the most money. So like, let's just keep these going.
I mean, everyone says they miss Toys R Us until they realize how much it costs to fucking buy toys there now.
I mean, they were always the most expensive toy store. Like in my mall, you had the huge Toys R Us over here and the KB Toys right across the way.
Yeah,
there were more people in KB than there ever was in Toys R Us.
Yes, I loved KB Toys. So I had just real quick. This actually kind of ties in with the wrestling thing. So back in the day, I had a friend who was a manager at the KB Toys in Crossgates Mall when it was there, just to show you how old I am. Huh. And there was a bunch of stolen merchandise that was given my way and was able to return it for credit for an N64, but not only just an N64, but WCW NWO Revenge.
Is that where you got that from?
Yes, sir. Well, not the copy that we have now, but my original copy that I used to have that was traded in for like train sets, and I would bring it back for like store credit, and they would, they'd be like, okay, whatever you want. I'm like, hee. So yeah, illegal acts committed on behalf of Rascal back in the day.
I mean,
thank you.
Story. That is a beautiful story.
Thank you. It was totally worth it.
We've all done that before. We've all been there, so it's okay.
Dude, yeah, I agree with John. Yeah, best up. That was the best wrestling game I've ever played. And
I'd say No Mercy is my second favorite after that one.
My favorite thing was you don't need to know how to play a game.
It's a button mash.
But you can, you can pick up WCW NWO Revenge, and you can absolutely stand a chance at winning.
And I love that intro. That intro is so good with Sting in the road with the fucking truck wheeling at him.
Yeah.
The bat in the rain. I just saw that at Ed's not too long ago, and I was like, I haven't seen this since I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's kind of like we kind of have like something like that now with Retromania.
That's true.
Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't. Not.
I've heard about it. I've seen some reviews.
So you can either play Retromania on current consoles, or they have the 1UP arcade, the cabinet.
Okay.
And it's literally just plays like those old N64 games where it's like just that little bit, and it's just like all it is just that collar and elbow tie up, and then a couple suplexes and run into the ropes, and like that. It's like if you ever guys get the chance, just go look up Retromania, and it's
to bust out of any hold, you just flick the fucking joystick and you're out of that.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Retromania looks for like even if you have it like buy it on a regular like PlayStation 5, I think it's only like $30 or something like that.
Oh, that's not horrible. I might look into that. It sounds fun.
Can I have $30?
Now you sound like child.
Only $30. So come on, let's pony up the dough.
I mean, Josh has got to trade in his PS4 first to buy you a PlayStation 5 before they go up in price, and then he'll give you $30 to go buy Retromania.
See, that's the plan.
Yay, JJ's giving me $30. You heard it here first, folks.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Guys.
Yes.
But who wants to watch a match? We did our first of dream matches, and Rich got it over to me. I got it on the computer, and it was just under 30 minutes long.
Bitch at all about editing it together.
Oh, I told him about
zero.
I told him about it before we went live. Like it wasn't even that like I wasn't bitching, but it's like the first time other than something I wanted to make like for like the show. Like I actually had to put in work on this, so it was like my first like job officially for it. It wasn't me just going, oh, that's a good picture, that's a funny clip, and just moving it around. I actually had to like go through it, and like I told Rich, I had to cut it, make sure it was in the same spot, hit play again, watch it. If I didn't like that part, cut that part out, keep going. So it's back.
Oh no, I watched you do it. I watched you do it. That was painstaking.
And unfortunately, the music didn't record, so Josh also had to add music too.
Nice.
Don't so he's flag like, us. Where you don't flag us, YouTube.
Yes, please don't flag us. But
we're not monetized. They won't take any money. The worst.
No, but they'll like mute that whole part though. That's all I mean. They'll like mute that part, which is shitty.
The dream match does tie in to our topic today with factions and tag teams. The dream match is what
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Oh, I'm sorry.
So the dream match was a personal thing that I wanted to do. So back in the 90s when it was WCW versus WWE's Attitude Era, I wanted to know that what would have happened if when DX went and invaded WCW when they pulled up to the arena and they went to the garage door, but WCW refused to open the door and let DX in. So that is the match. It is Triple H and the New Age Outlaws versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the Outsiders in a trios match.
Does he yell the N-word out while he's wrestling? that would be something.
Oh no you didn't. All right, let's get to it, gentlemen.
Can't hear it. Oh right, music is gone.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, no. Where's the button? I swear to God, this isn't my first time doing this. No, I just forgot to add the sound with it, so it was my bad.
Already off the rails.
I mean, if you're a fan of random nonsense, you can see that we love what we do here. But are we? Probably not.
If there's a perfect show, it doesn't happen. Like there's no such thing, man.
Why are you what? And I'm trying to get it to play or not play, but go backwards, and it's not. It's like it just went da-da-dum. Anyways, we'll talk amongst ourselves while I reload this stupid.
Hey, there's my boy Jackson.
Yeah.
Then we gotta pause JJ.
That's fine. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be okay. It looks like he's
in a match between the NWO and DX. He was. Sorry, I have to, like I said, I had to reopen it because it froze on me. So then I proposed the question: who do you guys think would win in a match against Prime DX and NWO?
DX probably, I would say.
I can't answer it because I'm biased. So.
Why wasn't it opening?
Because God hates you.
Yes, some days I think so. Like, it's like, for real, just open. I see you right there.
Mm.
It's like it went frozy and got dumb on me.
This part of the heel turn brought to you by Lemonheads.
Right.
Eat them. Well,
And Stewart's iced tea.
And Blue Moon, I guess, if we're gonna be doing that.
Fiddlehead Imperial IPA, motherfucker.
No, it's like
Not.
Well, let's see if it loads in the back.
Sponsor us, Stewart's.
Actually,
hell
that
yeah,
would
get
be
the
pretty
awesome
fucking
breakfast
cool.
pizzas and the breakfast sandwiches. Hell yeah.
And we're in New York, and we love Stewart's. Who doesn't love a Stewart's?
There's
Like,
one right up the goddamn road.
It's right by
There's
where we
one.
work.
There's one. There's probably like 4 Stewart's in every town around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have 2 right by me. I have one right down the road, and then I have one. I can literally walk to the one down the road, and then I have to drive another like 5 minutes the other way.
Bro, their breakfast pizzas, chef's kiss.
I haven't had their breakfast pizza. I've had their pizza before, but I've never had the breakfast pizza.
Life changing, sir.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
So I'm still trying to get this open. It's not liking me.
I mean, I don't.
That's what I keep doing.
I guess you could just play it without the music. I mean, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no, like, it's not even that. Like, I can't physically get the thing to open so I can show it. So let's try it this
That's
way.
what she said.
Let's try
I just,
it
while we were waiting, I just found this picture of. Now, I've never seen this before, but it's a picture of Kevin Nash, and he's wearing his vest with the original NWO logo before it was changed to this. I don't like this logo. I might be able to show it on the camera. So it looks like that.
Oh, so when I used to work at Crossgates, actually, interesting story. Whenever they were in town, the boys from WWE or whatever it was at the time would go to Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
That was downstairs in Crossgates Mall, and I worked at the movie theater up above. I was able to meet like The Edge and Paul White and a couple other people. I can't remember the fucking names. But it was really cool. They were, for the most part, really cool people. Chris Benoit, whatever, I don't know, whatever the fuck his name is, was a nice guy. Which is wild, considering.
I've never met a wrestler in person before.
They were really nice people, and it was just kind of one of those. It was like, hey, I don't know who the fuck you are. I work at a movie theater thing. Like, nice to meet you, I guess.
movie theater
But very nice people.
There, I finally got it to work. I apologize. No, I want to show this one. Maybe I didn't get it to work. Hold on. Why? At least one episode a month is just a shitstorm of problems for my computer. Like, why? I don't understand. It's like, it's because it knows I'm trying to do good things. It's like, oh, you want to do that? Nah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I just don't know why the file that's saved to my computer won't open anymore. Like, it just won't physically open. I'll click it, the wheel will spin, and then it just stops. So then I tried to go through and do it with Mojave, and
And we lost JJ.
That's okay.
There we go. That is okay.
Even now,
these things happen.
I mean, I'm sure we could do this by ourselves, you know.
Andre the Pam says she knows Andre the Giant from the 70s and 80s. Yes, honeycomb big. Yeah. It's not small. No.
Oh, we lost him. Oh my god.
Look at him. He'll be back. He'll be back.
His whole system just crashed.
But I remember like Doink the Clown,
Oh,
man.
I lost sound for Hefty too.
Oh no, what the fuck is going on?
I can't hear you, Hefty.
Okay.
Nope, I still can't hear you.
I blame Jay.
Ray gun, super cool.
Oh,
dude.
John
Okay.
says he hears us both. I blame.
This is weird. Hold on. Someone says I blame JJ.
Well, at least you're not alone, Rich. JJ just went and mucked everything up. Oh, now he wants to come back. Hold on. Device not connected.
I'm not
Let's see. Oh,
there
here
we
he
go.
is. Hold on.
So trying to
Oh.
get that stupid thing
Yeah.
to open, it crashed everything. Like everything just dropped. I was like, come on.
You left and I couldn't even hear him, but everyone could hear us talking to each other. I couldn't hear him.
Oh,
Can you
that
hear me
sucks.
now?
I'm so sorry.
I can hear you
everyone.
now, but I
That's-
couldn't hear you at all until he
Like
came
I said,
back.
I blame
That's like the
JJ,
worst
man.
glitch we've had, like by far on any show. Like that just shut down everything, just dropped. I was like,
At least it wasn't just Rich. I mean, I was with him, so you know.
That would have been. I wouldn't have known what to do if I was by myself.
You just hang out, you talk, you hang out, and you talk to the camera until JJ pops back in. I had to re-add him. I was like, all right, we'll get him back in there, I guess.
Did you at least figure it out now?
Oh, look, he's frozen again.
I know, it's frozen again. What the fuck?
His internet runs on a potato.
I know.
Yeah.
And my
think
computer every now and again likes to fucking hate me. Like I swear to God, this thing enjoys my misery.
I think you need to. I think you need to either upgrade your internet or upgrade your computer.
No, it's the computer. Like I said, it used to run a little bit better, but I think I've been overworking the shit out of her lately, and she's starting to show me her anger side. Like, oh, you want me to play this on your demand? Fuck off! And I'm like, come on, bitch, play a video. And it's just not working for me. And if your kids are watching, I'm sorry, but that's how me and my computer talk.
Is there a disclaimer on this show or no?
No, there's not. There's not.
Wow.
The disclaimer that's on random nonsense is not in this one.
No, I got to film another one, or he's got to record another one after
There
I type
will
up what I
be-
wanted to say.
I have to.
I mean, you don't have to, but I would like you to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I'm a bad friend.
No, you're not at all. You know, I'm more than happy to do that. I love the sound of my own voice.
All right, so
Anyway, let's go back to wrestling for you boys. Let's go back to wrestling for you boys.
If you can get it to come back up without the sound, that's not a big deal.
No, that's just the thing. I can't even get it to open.
He can't get it to open.
I click on it. Like here, I'll show you. I can share this screen. Look at that. We're doing a little computer work tonight. Or maybe I can't because that's not showing up either.
Wow.
What the fuck? That's
you broke the whole thing.
I broke my whole computer apparently.
Look at what you did.
And I worked so hard on that. You know what?
You very much did.
You want to watch it?
All right,
on
so
YouTube tonight. I will upload it after the show.
He can upload it on YouTube, so we won't spoil the finish then.
Yes, they all drive off a cliff at the end. Spoiler alert.
Damn.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know, Mom.
What did you
I don't know what I did.
It's not his fault.
I actually probably need to restart the computer. She never gets a break. She's always on and set to go. So I just got to shake the mouse. So I might just be wearing her out a little bit.
I think it's time to get a new computer.
Well, I have a spare one. So God forbid she shits the bed. I have a spare one. But that means throughout the week, I'm going to definitely have to start moving things to the external hard drive just in case she dies. That way I don't lose anything.
Is that the one? Is that the one your mom gave you?
Yeah. I mean, it's got ports that could upgrade it, but I don't have the money to do that, unfortunately. Or else I would start buying parts and upgrading the RAM and everything else and get it. Maybe.
Why you mean you want to spend thousands of dollars on RAM?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if I had the money, I think I would just buy a new one.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be better off that way anyway.
Yeah. But
Be
back
cheaper
to
that way.
wrestling. So sorry, everybody. I'm glad you. This is episode 2. So for anyone who's new here, that this is your first time on the show, I'm glad you're here and you get to see kind of what we do. I'm really sad it's episode 2. You get to see all this problem. Try to have a
Look at it like that. Look at it like this,
guys, and keep it running. And sometimes things just don't always play out that way. But thank you for being here, and we appreciate all of you.
You're still
at least now you have a clip for when you make the intro for the show. You can clip yourself calling and yelling at your computer, and you can put that in the intro.
I was gonna put it in both intros, one for random nonsense and this one. It was already planned after that happened.
you were literally just saying like, I don't have enough stuff to make an intro for the show. You just probably just did an intro's worth of.
And I'll just be sitting there on the intro like this.
And I could probably clip most of the things just from this one alone, just us bullshit and stuff, and fill in the blanks with that. Like, there you go.
But to JJ's credit, and I love busting his balls. I love busting his balls. Let me make that 100%.
So does Rich clear. Though, but
he's my best friend. I love JJ to death. I love busting his balls, but unfortunately, he puts the work in, man. And this dude like really does try. So like, as many shortcomings that happen, dude does try his best and does his best. So I can't even. No, you do absolutely, man. You absolutely do.
I appreciate
it. Things happen sometimes.
So with Hefty not knowing anything about factions and tag teams, I think that this is more or less up to me and you and our viewers. But in your opinion, out of the span of generations of wrestling, I'm not just talking about just WWE, I'm talking about all wrestling. In your opinions, who is the greatest? We're going to do one, in your opinion, the greatest tag team and then the greatest faction.
Ooh. That's always a tie for me. Because it's Legion of Doom and the Dudley Boys, hands down. Like, I can never choose between either one of them. Like, to me, they're the best at what they did. Like, their work in ring together as a tag team is phenomenal.
Hefty just did the Bushwhackers.
Yep.
There you go. That's a good one.
And then for factions, I'm gonna say the Ministry of Darkness. I was like right in that age where like I kind of started to like the more darker side of things, and the Undertaker back then was so scary, and that slow intro they had, and then all those dudes come out at the same time. Like, this dude could run house on everyone. He's got like 10 people. I did not like the corporate Ministry, and I will die on that hill. That ruined the Ministry of Darkness. That ruined it. They should have never phased them together. Fuck the old man for thinking he was smart.
I see. For me, for factions, it's a toss up because when I was growing up, I grew up in the era of tag teams and factions, and it seemed like every wrestling promotion that was on TV had a notable faction that carried the company. So, like, it's always a toss-up between, like, for WWE, it was DX. For WCW, it was NWO. And then back in that early 2000s when a lot of wrestlers were leaving, when TNA was on TV, one of the best factions that TNA ever put together was Main Event Mafia.
I forgot about that. For those who don't know, that's Kurt Angle, Booker T, Kevin Nash, Scott Steiner, and I know I'm Sting. Am I forgetting anyone? I think that's it, right?
I mean, the problem is that like the way the Main Event Mafia was like with like how NWO was in WCW, where people were just, it would grow and then it would shrink, then it would grow, like, like back in, how remember how everybody wanted to be in NWO, everyone wanted to be in Main Event Mafia.
Yeah.
So it was like Main Event Mafia was like a revolving door of people.
So with all the tag teams, if there's one tag team you could see come back together, who would you want to see?
Like that's not together right now.
Yes,
Oh,
you too, Hefty. You can make
I'm
a
thinking.
decision.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking.
if I had to pick a tag team that's not together, like and like have a run.
No, like either have a run or like
Ted-
their one last match. Like this, is it, we're done.
Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Okay.
Just saying, that'd be fucking wild, man.
If I had
Dream Tag Team, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Brutus the Beefcake.
Brutus the Bar
along with their rivals.
Oh yeah, there you go, the Dream Team. Yeah. If I had to pick a tag team that didn't really like to get back together, like if they were in their prime and they never won titles, they never won titles in WWE, I would say Rhythm and Blues.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, you know, did anybody remember who Rhythm and Blues is?
It's the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk, yes, I love the Honky Tonk Man. Now you're talking.
I can't remember the other one.
It's Honky Tonk. It's Honky Tonk Man and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
I also wanted to say R.I.P. To Hacksaw Jim Duggan, upstate New York hero. Lived in Glens Falls, not too far from us.
Hacksaw's not dead.
Well, no, he is. His career is.
Oh, damn!
I'm about to say Hacksaw's not dead.
Well, his career is. No,
so, Mom wants you to explain, Rich. Can you explain the different associations? Because I'm lost.
Associations with what?
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe company.
Probably just in general, I would think.
I mean, if you're talking about wrestling companies, I mean, WWE is the powerhouse of wrestling right now.
Now E.
Yep. WCW was a wrestling promotion in the 90s that was owned by Ted Turner. Yep. And then WWE bought them in 2001.
Yeah.
And then TNA, which is still on today. TNA was originally
Nonstop Action.
Yep, Total Nonstop Action. I mean TNA's had so many owners. I couldn't explain. At the time they were a semi-competition, but not really a competition to WWE. And then the only other wrestling promotion out there is AEW and then NWA.
And then you got the older faction or companies like ECW.
I was gonna say ECW.
Yeah.
You got AAA, which is all Mexican wrestling. You have New Japan, which is based in Japan, which I'm not really big on the indie scene. I know some of it. I do kind of watch clips and stuff. So we will try to touch base with that. We don't want to be those guys who are only like the main companies. So
yeah. Well, I mean,
you know a little bit, but we're not familiarized with it.
Well, our topic next week is going to be about mass wrestlers, and that's gonna tie into mass wrestlers around all of wrestling, especially with WWE and AAA, and then CMLL, which is another Mexican wrestling promotion that's owned by AEW, and we're gonna talk about all that too.
There's just so much wrestling, and I think that's why this makes this show a lot of fun, because it's going to get me back into it more than I am now. Like, I'm more of a watch all the clips on YouTube than sit through an actual show anymore.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've seen this algorithm. That's all true.
Guess what just started playing in the background?
What, the match?
Yeah, the match just started playing in my ears. All I can hear is, oh, break it down. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Degeneration!
Let's try this the fuck again. I'm sorry for the bad language. If your kids are around, I'm sorry. I gotta make a disclaimer. We're adults, though.
OVW. I don't see. John says OVW, but I don't think OVW exists anymore.
Yes, it does. It's run by Al Snow, actually. I follow them on YouTube. I watch some of their stuff because it's free.
Yeah. Because I remember when John Cena and it was John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Batista. When they all came out, they all came up through OVW, and that was WWE's like independent at the time. And then WWE changed over to FCW, the Florida Championship Wrestling, and then FCW turned into NXT. Yeah.
Can we talk for a second about successful wrestlers that have made it over into the acting career?
Yeah,
because you brought up Dave Bautista, and man, that guy has made it. And Hulk Hogan did movies back in the day. Roddy Piper had Frog Comes to Helltown and They Lived, the John Carpenter classic.
Yep.
But I think one of the most underrated movies to come out with a wrestler in it is A Knock at the Cabin with Dave Bautista in it.
That was a good.
Batista was amazing in that. Man.
Another good movie that Batista's in is I don't know if anybody's into sci-fi, but in the first two, he was really good in Dune.
I'm not a Dune guy.
I wasn't.
I'm a horror dude.
I didn't know anything about Dune, and then someone got me into Dune, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. But he was really good in that. And then Batista's got a new movie coming out with Jason Momoa. That looks pretty good too.
We actually watched it. It's on. Hey, honey.
Amazon, I think.
Baby, what streaming service is the Batista and Jason Momoa movie on?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, the one we watched the other night. And it's on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix.
But it's fucking hilarious. It's pretty good, actually. I very much enjoyed it. You know who is surprisingly becoming a better actor more and more now? John Cena. Like, if you go back and watch that dude's OG work, it was not good.
No,
but
it wasn't.
I watched Peacemaker and Peacemaker Season 2 and stuff, and then I've watched a couple of his other movies. He's getting a lot better. Like, he's more comfortable now.
And it's so weird because, like, as he got progressed and got really good in Peacemaker's not coming back for a third season.
I know, it sucks.
James Gunn wants to focus on the rest of the DCU, but he will come back as Peacemaker eventually in movies, but the show is just not coming back.
Which is a bummer, because that was a great show.
That second season was probably better than the first season.
I agree.
Uncle Andy says, this is a great idea, guys. I think for a large group of people. Of course, for me, I could talk 80s wrestling all day and night, and I'm looking forward to learning about more current events.
Actually,
yeah, man.
I was actually just thinking about maybe reaching out to Andy and see if him and his boy want to hop on one of these days, being they're big into old school pro wrestling. Like, his son loves everything from the 70s, the 80s. Big Hulk Hogan fan, Macho Man. I think
so. When I would just real quick, I never really paid close attention to matches and stuff. But when I would go to my grandparents' house where my uncle Jimmy lived, he would make mock-up cardboard belts with aluminum foil as the thing, and there would be things, and we'd have to fucking wrestle for them. Like, on the beds. It was like fucking no joke. It was like fucking power slam and jumping around and fucking like whoever made off with that belt was king shit.
That's cool though.
It was awesome. No, it was awesome.
It's kind of like if you were a kid and you were lucky enough and you had a trampoline, you could do trampoline wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we
got it. My bad, I got it finally. Hooray! Enjoy it. 9-minute wrestling match condensed to 30 minutes. It's my first time doing editing, so don't judge me. Maybe not.
I have control of the control panel too. Do I remove it? Oh, I could.
Break it down.
I have to just say, like, just seeing DX walk out on a WCW arena in the 90s would have been the craziest thing ever.
That's why I did it. That's why that's exactly why I did it that way.
And hell yeah, Andy, I have that Blu-ray right up over there.
Great movie. All right, back to the clips.
One of the most controversial groups in history, DX. That's a great little man. Break it down.
can I just say this is kind of
No.
a historical inaccuracy? Shawn Michaels was never in this version of DX.
Yeah, I know. Blame the 2K devs where everyone was because with 2K coming out and it's the Attitude Era
I agree,
edition. So technically, Triple H and you gotta remember the Attitude Era stretched for the entire DX run. So Shawn Michaels and Triple H started DX at the beginning of the Attitude Era, and then it was Triple H, New Age Outlaws, and X-Pac that finished DX in the Attitude Era at the end.
But why didn't they put X-Pac in his black and green getup? Why is he in the red one?
Because that's accurate though. That's what he wore the black and red with DX. He didn't wear the black and green until after he kind of like left and went on his own, but still wore the black and green even though he wasn't in DX.
That's true. All right.
Because he wore the black and green when he tagged with Kane.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Jesse Having been in a groundbreaking fashion myself, I can tell you that the nexus of your group needs to be a shared vision. That is what made DX so successful. They may joke around, they may defy authority, but those traits also come with a collective idea of running things in WWE, both in the locker room and in the ring. Every member who has ever donned the green and black has been dedicated to that cause.
But X-Pac's not wearing green or black.
What they were thinking there.
Can I just say, having to clip the intro for that in with the music was the hardest part of this entire edit. I had to like stretch it all the way out and get it just as the lights click on, so it's synced up with where they should be. And I'm doing this all based off of memory, how they would come out. So like I didn't even look anything up, and I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. Nope, and I had to keep inching it back until I got it just right. This took me like 20 minutes, and it's just this tiny little part to get the music to sync up because either was a bit too further, a bit too far behind. I was just like, argh. It drove me crazy. You guys still hear it okay? I turned it down a little bit. I felt like it was a little too loud when we couldn't hear each other talking. That's why I was pausing it. So if it's good and you guys can hear me, then we're good. I think NWO theme is better than DX. It's just so much more iconic.
Everybody's got an opinion.
I unfortunately got to bounce. Love you guys. Thank you guys
No
for
worries,
having me
brother.
on. I'll
course,
talk
man.
to you soon.
Love you, brother. Have a good night.
Thank
Love
you.
you guys. Thank you. And tune in for the next episode of fucking The Heel Turn.
Aw, thanks,
Random
bro.
Nonsense 316.
With the cover, he's going for it.
He's the best.
Only getting one out of that pin. Taking the one count might have been wise here.
But like,
Oh, he timed that counter well.
you're a fan of both. We kind of grew up. I mean, I grew up a little bit more before you, but whatnot. But you grew up in the same shit. Could you imagine if this actually happened in real life? Like, as a kid, and like you're watching this unfold.
I mean, it's just like, you know, it's like what I said on like the last week where it was, you know, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall did interviews about this night every time, and you know, they were, you know, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were in an interview. They had said like they were literally on the other side of that door when this happened. And they were just sitting there laughing, and they, you know, Nash always said that he just wanted to open up the door, but he goes, if I had opened that door, he goes, I would have just been fired right there on the spot. He goes, I would have been out of a job. But like, even like then, like, you know, they, you know, as much as everybody was in different promotions and everybody left, you know, everybody was still friends, but, you know, I think they probably wanted it more than the fans wanted it.
Like, I go back and I think about everything I know about Eric at the time. Like, the fact that they didn't open the door, like, if Eric could have changed everything, if they would have just filmed it from their angle and just whipped the door open, would have fucking changed everything. Because Vince would have lost his mind, like, the moment they did that.
Yeah. Well, I don't even really think it was Eric. I think it was just Ted Turner.
I think it was Ted Turner.
Yeah,
he's like, no, don't show them on our network. Rah, rah, rah,
yeah,
rah.
Exactly. Because you gotta remember.
Vince used to be friends.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, like, that whole DX going to the arena. It wasn't the majority of it wasn't shown on Nitro. It was shown on Raw.
Yeah.
And then if you switched to Nitro, all they did with Nitro was that they were like, oh, WWE's invading us, and like they showed like a few clips, but the majority of it, like, if you wanted to see, like,
yeah, I remember that night. I watched it on Raw, and I was like, "This is fucking insane!" Like, they're knocking on the door. Hello, Kevin, Scott. Like, I just think that would have changed everything.
It would have.
It would have been a much different landscape. Maybe WCW would not have died back then. It would have, like you said, it would have been the first forbidden indoor.
It would have still died. Because you gotta, like, I mean, as much as everybody liked WCW, like, as much as I love NWO did kind of kill WCW, and we all know the downfall. Yeah, we all know the downfall of WCW was the finger poke of doom. So.
Huh? Oh wait. No, and that and bringing on what's his face, doing the David Arquette win for the belt. Come on, man, that was so.
Yeah, but you know what? That's Vince Russo.
Yep, and Vince Russo's one of the reasons they went under too.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
towards the end, like, they didn't fucking care, and it was just so bad. Like, I enjoyed early WCW.
Yeah. Once Bischoff was taken out of the writers' room and Russo was there, it just went to shit.
Yep, and Russo's little beef with fucking Hogan. Will you grab me a beverage, my love? My love.
What I find funny is that one of the best writers that WWE ever had was a former actor.
Yeah.
Well, not a former actor. He's still an actor. But
Eddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, one of the best ruthless aggression writers for WWE back in that era was Freddie Prinze Jr.
No, he wants to start his own thing, right?
Yeah.
I think anyone who gets him would be like, if he can start his own company, that would be pretty cool because he's really good.
I mean, you gotta think about it. This guy was filming Scooby-Doo and then writing.
Holy shit. And I clipped it just right to have the music like it does through the fucking thing. I'm pretty good with my brain for pro wrestling.
No, you're gonna have a challenge next week when you got to do your dream match.
But I can't wait. I'm probably gonna legit watch that with like a notepad out this time and take notes of what timestamp I want the clips and go back through and edit it after instead of having to keep repeating and going through it again and again and again and again.
Well, I will say, because I mean, I won't give too many spoilers for the dream match next week, but JJ did ask for his dream match to be on an Iron Man match, a 30-minute Iron Man match. And in that 30 minutes, huh?
I said I just had to do 30 minutes with that one before I cut it down to 10.
Yeah,
it was like 28 and change.
I want to say your 30-minute Iron Man match. I want to say total. There was probably in total between the two opponents, there was, I think, 25 different falls.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I was like, I sat here and I watched the entire 30-minute match, and I'm looking up and I'm like, oh shit, there's like 25 falls in this. I was like, that's why I feel bad, because you got a clip and you have to see which falls that you think are good enough that you want to show out of all of them.
Or I might just do like a condensed thing and just get like that quick clip of whatever they do and just paste them all together so it goes and runs through it. Just to save some time. Be like, screw this. That's when this is all done.
And then when Billy comes back, I recorded her dream match. That'll be in 2 weeks. So I got her match done. And yeah. And then, of course, if any viewers that want a dream match, I can do that too, as long as the people that you pick are in the newest 2K. So if you have to, unfortunately, look up the 2K26 roster, I can do that. Or if you need, I can download somebody. But of course, if any of our viewers want a dream match, I can do that.
And we would love to hear why you want this dream match, because that's fun for us. Because if you can't tell, we're really big nerds in pro wrestling, so our brain is like full of knowledge, and we want to hear your knowledge as well.
And even though next week's topic is masked wrestlers, and as we all know, most masked wrestlers came from Mexico and Spanish heritage. Josh's dream match does kind of tie into that, but he did not pick a masked wrestler, so.
Well, no. Technically, if you go back in his early career, he used to wear a mask, sir. So technically, yep.
I mean, technically,
he's my favorite. I would know these things.
Technically, both wrestlers you picked actually used to wear a mask.
This is true.
Because the other one wore a mask.
Both wrestlers were in WCW.
Yep, both wrestlers were in WCW. Both wrestlers.
One was in ECW.
And I think both of them, and I think both of them wrestled in Japan for a short time too. So,
if you guys think you know who it is, throw it down in the comments. I'm curious, see if you guys know just from those little hints who you think it might be.
Both wrestled. So both wrestled in WCW, Japan, WWE. Both used to wear masks, which I only knew about one, so I didn't know about the other one.
No, you're good.
Both technical wrestlers.
High flyers. A match that never happened, ever. Sadly.
Sadly.
But this was a great show. I'm really like pumped about this because I don't get to talk shop a lot. So like when we get to do this is a lot of fun for me. Like, I get to vent out all of my wrestling knowledge. Now I'm giving it to the world because you have no idea what rattles in my brain. And you were in for a fucking ride.
I mean, that's,
Juventude's a good show. Yeah, not correct, but that's a good show.
Close. And unfortunately, I will not be doing any shirtless Roman Reigns matches either.
Oh, thank God.
She can't hear me, so never mind. You can tell her that, though.
I will definitely let her know. No, I think another fun one and we can do this on a different day. This doesn't need to be done anytime soon.
Mhm.
Punk Austin.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Like prime Steve Austin and prime Punk, like 2013 Punk when he was on that hot streak. I think would be.
So like, see, but I think to me, I can't really speak on prime WWE Punk because I stopped watching wrestling for a long time. So a lot of
That's
that,
fine.
a lot of that whole Punk like thing, like when Punk lost at Mania to Undertaker, I wasn't watching it. I didn't watch it when he
Wasn't
left.
a great match. He didn't match much.
I wasn't watching when he did when he blew the kiss to Vince at the 2011 Money in the Bank. I never saw that live. I wasn't watching it then.
No, I get that.
So
He
I
hated
don't.
Punk and he's great now. What changed your mind about Punk? Because I've been a Punk fan since like the old school, like I'm straight edge, I don't smoke, I don't drink. And I was like, who is this guy? And I like him, and I've been a Punk fan ever since.
So you Ring of Honor Punk.
Yep. When him and Chris fucking Hero would tear down the house together a lot. Yep.
Yep.
I said I've been a Punk fan. Like that's how I got into indie wrestling, because somebody showed me a CM Punk match with Chris Hero, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" And I had to like dig deeper after that. Yeah, he was an asshole, but that's what made him lovable. He's a lovable asshole.
We all have that one lovable asshole.
And I feel like Punk is still an asshole, but he's a more mature asshole now. He knows how to like go home and go to his wife, goes, and just like yell about it, but not do it at work and just like, I punch you in the face, Jack Perry, you motherfucker. So
Cry
he's
me
learned
a
in the last
river.
couple of years.
Cry me a river, real glass. Was that one line that brought CM Punk back to WWE?
Yep.
And just think, we would have never got him, and we never got AJ Lee back.
That goes along with our third show. What if the old man was still in charge? Because it's going to be like fantasy booking where we would be without, or not without, I'm sorry, with the old man still calling the shots.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
That'll be a good one.
Then in that same show, we're also going to discuss our Mount. I think we're going to discuss the Mount Rushmores in that episode too.
Oh, nice.
I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to combine those two, and then just because like Billy hasn't picked like a topic yet, so I think for the week. So next week is Mass Wrestlers. Then the week after that will be alternate universe WWE and Mount Rushmores, and then the week after that we will let Billy pick a topic and she can decide whatever she wants to talk about.
That works for me. And I mean, she might have some cool stories to tell us about the event that she's at tonight. So maybe
that's true too.
Those.
And then
out of us all, she's like the only one living that real like pro wrestling life right now. Like I think she's either ring announcing tonight or on commentary or backstage interviewing, because that's what she does. So I'm not sure one of those three that she's doing tonight, but she kills it every time. So good on her for like actually going out and going to like these shows and doing all that. That's fucking awesome. Dude, I'd kill to do that. Did you see me on commentary? He's suplex.
Oh my god!
I make fun of myself here. It's okay. I'm allowed.
Oh my god!
No, I would go. I totally go full JR. Oh, it's a Slobberknocker, drooling all over myself as I'm yelling about it.
You would have to stutter on Slobberknocker though.
I don't know if I can. That's a weird word. No, I could. It's a Slobberknocker. Could be a Booker T, Chick, Ducky, Wowie, or whatever the fuck he says. I don't watch enough NXT to remember that.
You know, another one we could do too is in that same discussion in 2 weeks, if like you wanted to do an alternate universe that Vince was running, but maybe we could add on to that. It's like maybe instead of, because you got to think about it, when even though he was running it, in the 2010s, but it was also him, Hunter, and Stephanie. But like, what if it was just him and Shane
Ooh.
Like what if it was like because
I do
like what
miss
if it
Shane
was like
McMahon.
that because you got to remember when Vince's father owned it, Vince wasn't running the company with his father. His father was running it. Vince was on commentary. Vince was on ring announcer. Vince was doing backstage stuff. So
Yep.
Vince never ran the company side by side with his dad. But like, what if Vince and Shane did the one thing that they never could do and just run it together?
That ties in with the whole WCW. Like when I saw Shane come out that night and he's like saying he bought it, I was like, wait, is Shane McMahon now gonna run it? And for like a brief minute, I was like, a Shane McMahon completely run to other company against his dad would have been amazing.
Yeah,
Because
I
I think Shane, I'm a big Shane mark. I love Shane McMahon. I grew up with him doing those fucking stupid bumps, getting thrown through the glass. Like, I love Shane McMahon. I would love if he still had his fingers somewhere in the mix of things because the dude's not an idiot. The dude knows what he's doing.
Well,
And
unfortunately,
like I said, he's taking bumps and shit, so he knows what can and cannot be done.
Unfortunately, and the only reason why he took those extreme bumps it was because of Vince, because he needed to impress him.
Yep.
Like that was that was his way of like, hey, I can hang in this business. But then even though he proved that he could hang in the business, he was still never handed the business.
Which I think is kind of sad.
Yeah, like he put his body through hell. Like he missed things, and at the end of it, he never got it. So
I like John's theory, or if Test married
Stephanie.
Would Triple H still be who he is today?
No.
Wouldn't even be anywhere near a room to like talk about what show was next or whatnot.
Yeah.
He would have never been anywhere near it.
He'd be going back to WCW being terrorizing.
Oh God, not terrorizing. That's for those fans who know. Those fans who don't know, you just learned something tonight. Terrorizing was a poofy-haired Triple H who looked like he was about to front an '80s rock band. Yeah, that frou-frou ass there. So I have to say, the only time I did hate his character when he was the blue blood Triple H, and I was like, oh God, this is horrible.
No,
like
that's Hunter Hearst Helmsley though. That was like, but he killed
it's
that.
So bad though. It's so bad.
He killed that French like that Jean Paul Levesque. Like he killed that French. But he killed that French accent, though. He did a good job with it. But it was that turned him
into. But it was such a bad gimmick, though. It was so terrible.
Well, this is and this is he said this too. This is what happened when he came from a rival company and he needed to prove himself. He didn't have that. He didn't have his dues paid yet, so he needed to do that bottom of the barrel. Like, here, play this shitty gimmick and see what you get. Sort of like what's going on now, but he sort of like what's going on with Ludwig Kaiser. He got in trouble backstage, and his punishment was like, "Hey, Chad Gable's hurt. We need you to play El Grande Americano."
I think his is better. He learned Spanish to do it, and this is so much better.
Yeah, he took a punishment, and he fucking turned around his entire career by doing it.
I agree. Hey, so we're like an hour and 8 in. Are you good to hang out a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
I want to make sure because we're having a good chat, so want to make sure you're good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about too much because we're starting into topics that are like 2-3 weeks out. So,
well, no, I don't mean that. I mean just chatting in general about wrestling. It doesn't have to be about topics or anything.
I mean,
did you see what happened on SmackDown? There, we'll change into current day stuff. This is what happened on Friday.
I mean, I saw what happened. I saw on Twitter what happened. I saw like Randy Orton and Matt Cardona went at each other, and then I saw Sami Zayn answered the open challenge and won. Yep, and then now it's going to be him and Trick at Mania for the United States title, which shows to me that Triple H doesn't believe that Carmelo Hayes is WrestleMania worthy right now.
Yep.
And then I saw Jacob Fatu
being here.
Yes. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre got their match for Mania.
Nice. I didn't see that one.
And then
You see, Jade Cargill and Meechin and B-Fab got booed out of the building. Ugh.
I don't know.
I was a big
I
fan
can't
of Jade. Like, when she first came in, I was really pumped, and I'm just like, I'm not seeing anything to be impressed with right now, and I'm not trying to be
She's
that
not.
asshole. I like her character, but like
she's got the same boring gimmick she had in AEW, where she just went in, and that's what she did when she was the TBS championship. She won the title and held on to it, and then only defended it a few times, held the record for longest reign, and then she dropped it. The only reason why she dropped it is because she was leaving.
yeah.
Could you imagine if her contract wasn't up and she wasn't leaving?
And like adding Meechin and B-Fab makes no sense to me. Do
Well,
they not have faith in Jade? Like that's my theory now. Like they're like, maybe we signed on for more than we thought.
The Meechin storyline I can understand. It's the B-Fab what I don't understand, because when they first attacked Rhea, Meechin had said that she didn't like her payback is from what Judgment Day did to AJ Styles. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, a year ago. Like you're gonna hold a year-long grudge from that something that happened like when Rhea was in Judgment Day.
It's been longer than that. It's been 2 years now.
Has it been 2 years since the Judgment Day changed?
I think so.
That's another revolving door faction.
I'm glad Finn is out of the Judgment Day. I really hope they push Finn to the fucking moon. I love Finn Balor.
Finn needs another world title. Like, not, and I'm not talking like a world title match and then losing it. I'm talking like a world title run.
No, I agree. Like, the dude is he's put in the work, and you can see what he did in NXT both times he was down there. The dude kills it, and people love Finn Balor. When he's got his OG music and he does like the entire arena is losing their mind. Like, push Finn Balor to the moon, and along with that, drag along LA Knight, because why the fuck doesn't this dude have a title?
Yeah, he's only won the United. I mean, I don't know. I just saw something online today.
I agree, John. Wait,
I just saw something online today where somebody was making fun of WWE because all of the champions are in their 40s, and then R-Truth is 52. Yep. And in the caption goes, WWE, the future's in good hands. And then and everyone's like, how's the future in good hands when every champion is in their 40s and 50s?
Yeah.
But not realizing that, like, back in the 2000s, if you were 40, you were out of your prime. But modern day WWE, being in your 40s is your prime right now.
Yeah.
And honestly, the majority of these champions, the reason why a lot of these champions going into WrestleMania are in their 40s, and with R-Truth being 52, it's so that way these older wrestlers can go in, drop their titles to the younger talent, and put the younger talent over.
It's what they used to do in the old days.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. Like, look at when, Randy Orton won the world title. How many times did Randy Orton have to beat Triple H, who was in his, early to mid 30s, while Randy was in his 20s? And how many times did Randy beat Triple H for a title?
Yeah.
When 35-year-old Triple H was putting over 27-year-old Randy Orton.
Like when JBL put over Cena.
Yeah. Put him over and not even just put him over at WrestleMania. John's second ever WrestleMania. Like, how many? Like, there's not that many wrestlers that get put over that quickly.
John would have never got put over that quickly if he never rapped on the bus and they heard his rap. Like, hey, can you do that every week? John would have never been there.
I kind of missed that Dr. Thugonomics John Cena.
When he went heel, I wish that's what he would have done, is like brought back the intro and like did the fucking thing with the fucking brass knuckles and came out and freestyled on whoever he was going to go up against. Like, that's what I wanted. And then the heel turn sucked. It was not good. Oh, it's the one thing I've wanted for years now, is for fucking Superman to go Black Superman and fuck everybody up. and he didn't. He was boring. I hated Cena. Like the moment he turned heel, I was sitting almost this TV was over there, so I was sitting in that spot, yelling at my TV that Cena finally went heel. Like she came out of the room and yelled at me because she was in bed, and I'm like, "No fucking way! They turned Cena heel!" Yelling about like John Cena's heel, and I was so excited. And then it flopped so hard. It flopped so hard.
That's how it's gonna be. And you text me all the time, and you're like, when's Cody gonna turn heel?
Cody's a really good heel, though. Cody can do both. He's a great heel and a great face. And Cody's stale as fuck right now. I want to see Cody kick Randy in the balls and tell him this is mine, bitch. Knock him the fuck out and win the belt and go full heel mode.
You'll know when Cody turns heel when he'll do what he did before, and he'll come out with his natural hair color, that black brownish hair.
Yep. That ref tried to fuck on me.
Where's that referee? He tried to fuck on me.
That's one of my favorite ever clips of Cody Rhodes. I every time I see it, I'm like, that's great.
Oh, that's funny.
I think my second favorite is when he told The Brock to go fuck himself and they didn't bleep it.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool. I won't lie. Like, I watched it, I'm like, oh, I've always wanted Stone Cold to tell someone to go fuck themselves. Best thing. Because out of everyone, Stone Cold would have been the one to tell Vince to go fuck himself.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Got it. But then Cody got to say it. And I was like, oh, that's so
different era, man.
That's crazy. But we will let you guys go to enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes.
They're going to watch a movie or go sit out there with her and watch a movie. I don't know. What do you got planned for the night?
Well, I have tomorrow off, so I don't even know what I'm doing for the rest of the night.
Well, you enjoy your night. I'll be here if you want to text. I got my phone. We can pitch ideas about shows and whatnot. Like I said, I'll be here.
On that note, one of our viewers is John over here. He's my cousin, and he will be in the chat for our video game podcast. What day is that on again?
I'm thinking Wednesdays.
Wednesdays at 5-6 o'clock.
Yeah, we can do a more late show on Wednesday because I normally get out at 3. So yeah, we can do a show at like 5.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I think 5 o'clock for our shows is probably the best time. You know what I mean?
All right, that works out for me. The only one that's gonna be weird for you is the Thursday one because that one's always at 3. It's when it came out started, so that I've never adjust that one. But 5 works for me. Gives me time
I could definitely. Yeah, I can. I mean, Thursdays is usually a fast day for me, so I can usually be home in time for the 3 o'clock one. So
nice. And thank you for gonna join the cast on Thursday. We had a shit ton of fun this past Thursday, so it'll be fun to add you to the little mix that we do on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm very excited to now do 3 different shows in the same week.
Since it was kind of both of our ideas about the game night show. What are you thinking about for the first ever game night show? What do you want to talk about? Look at that. Still using wrestling because I asked him what he want to talk about. You don't have to think about it now.
Yeah,
I will let you choose. You just, you got my number. Just text me.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna. I could talk to you about how I have a huge ass game library of a bunch of games that I bought that I haven't played yet. So
we'll figure out something.
Right.
Maybe we'll start with like retro gaming, like games that like we wish we could still play today. Something fun.
That'd be cool. Yeah, a lot of retro games, and then we can figure all that out.
It'll work out. Now I have to build another intro for that too, and we've never done a show. So what am I going to use for that? God damn it!
You can use what we did for just go clip the random nonsense that we did the other day and just use that stuff for right now.
Oh, that's actually super smart.
Because that entire show we only talked about video games.
Excuse me again. That's actually very smart. I will have to download that so I can do that. Well, on that note, let everybody go. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Have some funs. It's Sunday tomorrow. And just so, in case you don't know, Easter's next Sunday, which is
Yes,
really
Easter's-
weird that it's next Sunday.
Yes, Easter is on the 5th.
And WrestleMania's in 2 weeks, so 3 weeks. So we got to do a WrestleMania prediction show at least before that.
Yeah, WrestleMania. So if we do the shows on Saturdays, we can do our show right before Mania starts because it's on the 18th and the 19th. So we could do that.
Ooh, or we could do a live stream of it. We're only we're watching it at our houses and talking about it during the show. That could be fun too. Just saying.
Yeah, we can try to do something like that.
I've kind of always wanted to do like a live stream while I watch it, and so that would be actually a shit ton of fun to do that because I've always wanted to and I never get to do it. So that would be fun, especially watching it with like other fans. Like it will be fun.
We could do like what everybody else does, and they go live on like their TikToks and Facebooks, and you get first live reactions of everything that happens.
Yep.
Because I can tell you right now, if there is rumors that Seth is going to have a mystery opponent at Mania, and it's going to happen like when Cody came back, and everyone's saying that it's going to be Rollins and Jericho.
I keep seeing stuff about Dean, so we'll see.
Moxley's not coming back.
What if they do a deal? I would like to see the Shield
reunite
one more time to do the fisty bumpsies.
No, because I just saw a thing. I just saw a thing the other day where he's now spent more time in AEW than his entire career in WWE.
I actually saw that the other day too.
Yeah,
he's
literally the workhorse of that brand right now. From what I've seen online, he's not going anywhere.
Maybe they struck a deal where he can appear and they get to like use somebody on their show.
Then
like
they should. Yeah, but then they should have done that when like for a lot of other guys. So that won't happen.
That's true. Well, we'll let you guys go. We'll keep discussing wrestling on the next episode of The Heel Turn, which will be next Saturday. Wednesday will be our first ever game night show. Thursday's Random Nonsense. And then Friday, we're on our friends Tom and Amy's Paranormal Mysteries. If you want to check that out, it's also on YouTube. I will never not plug them because that's how I got into doing this by myself without them. So I will never not plug my friends. So on that note, enjoy your Saturday and have a wonderful night and do something fun. Watch a good movie.
Yes. And watch wrestling.
Yes. You should definitely watch wrestling. It's important. Especially for this show, because we will challenge your brains with our knowledge.
Remember, we got wrestling every day of the week. Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night NXT, Wednesday Night Dynamite, Thursday night is Impact, Friday night is SmackDown. So
and then
you have it.
I think Collision's on Saturdays, and I think NWA is on Sundays.
Collision's still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know that?
Because the guest we're going to have on shortly, Billy's boyfriend, who goes and films for them.
Yeah, I know. NWA, I said Collision.
Oh, because I see it across my phone every now and again. It comes across like, oh, did you miss Collision? I'm like, no, X, I didn't miss Collision. I didn't want to watch it in the first place. And keep scrolling. But on that note, have a rowdy Ronda Rousey night.
No, God, please don't. Don't listen to him.